I didn't really know how to tackle this one because it's a bit mad. Because, yeah, so I'll give you a bit of a backdrop, right? There's, I do Bob's Tabber. I do it only every Sundays now because it became too much for me, right? So there's a lady who used to come and do Bob's Tabber all the time. And also she follows the Instagram and YouTube and everything. I do the stories. So I got a message from her out of the blue. She went, I want to tell you about my date. I'm thinking, what are you talking about your date for? Wait for it. So she told me, she joined some dating site and she's been talking to some guy for a couple months. So obviously due to COVID, they didn't meet. So yesterday was their first date, right? They've gone on the first date and he told her all this time that he's a probation officer. So as something's happened, his wallet's dropped. See how God works. His wallet's dropped on the floor and she's seen it. It's the badge. Oh, whoa, you're a police officer. And he's like, he didn't know how to tell her that he was a police officer, right? So, but she said, there's nothing wrong with being a police officer. But he started talking. And boy, he started talking, yeah? And what I don't respect was apparently the way he was talking about black people. Basically saying that, yeah, black people kind of deserve what they get in regards to police stops because they're the ones that are doing the crime. Like, apparently how he goes to certain areas and when he doesn't feel like working, he'll go to a certain area, see a kid walking by, a teenager, go after them. If they run away, he finds an excuse for why he's arrested them. And even if they've got nothing on them, he'll then go to, he'll go to their house and they'll probably find something at the house. And at the house, they'll take them to the station. And that means his work is done for the day. He can just sit at home, do paperwork. So these are the police officers we're hiring. And then this guy represents black people as well. And worst part about it, cause I don't want to bait it up, worst part about it is that he's giving her information that she don't need to know. He's telling her about people who have put hit on other people. Can you imagine? He's telling her, yeah, this person, this rapper has put out a hit on someone, so we can't arrest him right now because he's being watched right now, and we can't just arrest him. If he's getting arrested, he has to be stopped by armed feds and stuff like that. He's never met this girl from nowhere. He doesn't know her from nowhere. And he's met her on the first date, and he's giving up all the information. And like, is this the training that them men are doing? And she asked him, how do you know that? How do you know this rapper's put out a hit on someone? He turned around and said, bro, all these rappers, everyone that's around them, they all got, they've all got informants. They said, we know everything. We know that this person put out a hit and blah, 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 and this person and blah, blah, blah. So that within all the everything they talk about, there's someone within a circle that's giving us all the information. He said, in every estate in London. So, bro, just go on legit side, man. You might think you're telling someone, go and do this, go and do that, and you're thinking just go legit, man. Because especially if you're in the music industry, yeah, it's like, go legit, or whatever you're doing, if you're doing something positive, go legit, because there's people around you who are snaking you guys, who are going to bring you to a downfall. So leave it out now. Drop it out now. What I'm going to do, yeah. So those who remember this video from the other day, I had the section where I was speaking with a girl and she explained everything. But she's receiving quite a few backlash from certain people. So we decided, you know what, let's take that part off and I'll just talk about, because she said she didn't want her voice to be recognized and so on. So we left that part out. But yeah, so from the back of that anyway, it was that how the police are sourcing some of these informants and some of these kids. And I think I told you guys the story about how the one when I said when everyone in Peckham thought I was an informant. Have you seen that one? Go and check that one out. But how they do it is with incentive and intimidate these kids. So she said that basically he said that they go for the 15 and 16-year-olds who they think are involved in trouble, and they try to pressure them and look, just tell us what's going on in the area, and just this once, and you won't get in trouble, you won't get arrested. And then the kid, because they're young, they don't want to get in trouble, they don't have a record, they fold. But as soon as they fold, they've got them, hooked them in. So now they start threatening them, like, well, if you don't give us more information, yeah, we'll let everyone know that you told us information already. So the kids are stuck. They're stuck now. Because you've already told once. And because you already told once, they've got you in the pocket. They can just go back and leak information that you actually snitched now as well. So in that case, you're fucked. So kids, if you've not done nothing wrong, yeah, don't run away from the police. Yeah, stand your ground and speak and tell them what you're up to, what you're doing. If you've done something wrong, you know, go speak, get a lawyer, get your parents. Don't just start speaking for the sake of speaking and then get yourself into predicaments, because yes, you might be saving yourself right now, but then you got long-term consequences of the roads which can come back to you. So you have to be very mindful. And you have to think about it this way, right? Is that if an incident happens in, let's say, town A, how the hell does the authorities know what happened in town A? How would they know who the suspects are already in town A? Must be someone already talking, right? So the road life is not is hasn't got enough longevity in it. Yeah. Do some. I would tell people, think outside the blocks. One day that some guy tried to come on my comment section and said, "Oh, I cringe every time you say think outside the blocks. Don't you know it's think outside the box?" I'm like, yeah, I know it's think outside the box, but we call it think outside the blocks because we're from the blocks. Just to what do you call it? Let that guy know. But anyway, so be very mindful. Like I'm telling you right now, yeah, we live in a day and age where you can make money from doing anything legitimately. It's there. You got the internet, you got YouTube, you got Instagram. It's all there. It's about applying yourself. Yeah, researching your more. Don't get yourself caught up in the roads. Cause like I can tell you this, you can say, "Oh, Bobby, whatever, man, you done it." Cool. You don't have to listen to me. But the issue is, you're gonna get caught up, and when you get caught up, it might be too late. There's many people that I know that have been murdered. There's many people who spend the rest of their lives in jail again because of informants. Police know how to get their informants. Police know, they know they've got these tactics, and there's some big industry people. I mean, not in the music industry, but there's some big people who have got away with things because they are informants. The feds will turn a blind eye to them because, oh, you know what? Yeah, he's giving us information. Because there's some drug dealers like, yo, I'll let you know that guy's a drug dealer, that guy's a drug dealer, that guy's a drug dealer, and they're taking all the competition out of the market, and they remain. And that's what you need to understand, is that it's a dirty game. Everyone will snake you in the end. Everyone will snake. There's no loyalty in it as well. And like I said, like him meeting this woman and giving her information about rappers putting that hit on people, like, whoa, that's like, whoa, too much information. She don't need to know that. She just want to go on a date. And he's telling about conspiracies. And you people out there need to be careful as well who you're telling your conspiracy. Like, don't. It's long as well, man. Especially if you got, I keep saying it, especially if you got yourself in the industry, or you're doing something positive, and you don't need to be out there no more. I said it the other day, yeah, when I done the video about people who don't get along, right? If me and you don't get along, I might hate you, I might despise you, but cool, I see you. It's a bit of a, yeah, look at that prick, but it's cool. I don't need to entertain you, you don't need to entertain me, and that means we live. That means you don't go to jail, I don't go to jail. That means our kids get to see us. That means I get to walk my daughter down the aisle when she gets married one day. That means I get to see my grandkids. That means I'm not in jail. Because it's never live to fight another day, just live, like I said. Like I don't like that man there. I hate them. But cool, let them stay in their lane, I'll stay in my lane. Defend yourself, of course, defend yourself if you have to defend yourself. If at that day and moment, defend yourself. But don't be kind of seek revenge and retribution and so on, because it don't end well. It don't end well. We've all seen it. Like, I don't understand how people still think they can get away with kind of doing madness, and like they're not gonna get bagged soon enough. So guys, just sometimes I'm tired of giving advice, you know. Sometimes I'm actually tired of giving advice. But anyway, you got man feeling the new warm-up tops. Man, yeah. Anyway, go and support Hackney Football Club anyway, man.